Hey guys, it's Winterwolf and welcome back to my channel. Today we're building a suburban home. I would like to think that this is maybe considered like suburban contemporary. I'm not really sure what style of house this actually is. You'll see in the beginning that I actually go for a very modernized style using the eco lifestyle wood, and I think I go with like this color scheme of gray. I end up using dine out, which was a little bit surprising, and then I completely pivot and change everything. So the shell stays the same, but the color scheme and sort of the vibe changes, but it's still like a more contemporary suburban home in my opinion, than just like I don't think it's traditional. So yeah, you'll see I end up adding this massive greenhouse. Originally I was trying to stick to this tiny home tile count, and then I changed my mind as per usual. I think this probably would have been considered a tiny home, but I wanted to do this thing I saw James Turner do, who is another Sims YouTuber who I'm sure you guys all know because he's like super super big, and he's one of the like OG Sims YouTubers. And he used these mosquito windows to kind of make these arched greenhouses, and I thought that looked so cool. I really want to do that, so I ended up copying him and doing that in this build. It does look a little bit awkward because it's like super large in comparison to the house, but I don't really care, to be honest, and I think it turns out really nice when you see the end product. So yeah. I don't know why, but I have like a seriously dry throat today. Anyways, I hope you guys really like this build. I had a lot of fun filming this. It was one of the builds that I didn't even look at any reference pictures for. I looked at a reference picture for the greenhouse, but then I changed everything and just sort of went my own way, which is always fun. I love making builds, and just like, even if you start with a reference picture, if you just like completely end up pivoting from it and doing something different, it makes me happy to like do that. So this was a lot of fun. I really like this little entryway we've got going on. We go with like this brick and this darker wood tone. You can now start to see the vibes. The door ends up moving to the side, so you can't actually see it. I don't think this has a very like, I think it would probably have a neutral footprint. It does use brick, and that usually counts as industrial. I wasn't trying to make this like an eco home or anything. I like imagine it to be because of just how, like, it has this massive greenhouse, but it's definitely not an eco home. So that's unfortunate. But anyways, now that we've talked about the build. Oh, also this is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. You could make this 2 bedrooms, but you would have to get rid of the study that I made. So yeah. Now going on to what I was saying. How are you guys doing? There is big news happening on the Sims front. They're refreshing a pack, and it's been confirmed it's spa day. They just released a bunch of info today as I'm doing the voiceover. Hopefully I post this soon enough before they've actually implemented it. But because I pre-record, who knows? But I'm super excited. They're adding nail polish, which I think is fun. Personally, I've never gotten the big hype for nail polish, but I do think it's fun that they're adding it. And someone was asking if it's just going to be like a cast feature, which is obviously what a lot of custom content creators do, or if it's going to be something where you have to go to the spa and like it goes away over time. If they do that, I will be in awe. Like, my jaw will drop. That is so realistic. I would absolutely love if you had to like go to the spa just to get your nails done every so many days. But I mean, I can see how it would get tedious, but I just think that would be super cool. So I really hope they've implemented something like that, but I guess we'll find out when it comes out. And they're also adding a new career. I think they're adding a new aspiration as well, which is like so cool. And now kids can come to the wellness classes, which is great. And I just think it's really great that they're updating this pack, because I actually love spa day with a passion. Like, it's one of my favorite packs. I don't use it super often just because I often forget to actually place a spa in my game. But I love spa day. If I end up taking the time out to place out houses and buildings, the first 2 things I think about are restaurants and spas. That's like my immediate go-to. So I love spa day. I feel like it's an underrated pack for sure. It's a lot of fun. Even just the way it is now, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, it's a lot smaller than newer game packs are, but it's still a pretty cool game to have. So highly recommend Spot A if you're into sort of having this like leisure place. They add a couple of really cool things. You can soak and have like bath soaks. You can take a mud bath. You can get massages. There's a sauna, which is really amazing. You can get the wellness, not trait, but the wellness skill, which is super cool. And you can actually teleport if you max out that skill, which is a lot of fun as well. So it's just an overall pretty nice pack. Like, I don't mind it. It's definitely small in comparison to newer game packs, but I like the items too. I love the items. They're really nice. The only thing I don't like about Spa Day is their tinted windows. And that's pretty much it. Like, it's a really nice pack and I enjoy it. Just have something for your Sims to do, you know? Like, I feel like the Sims doesn't have a whole lot of just like things for your sim to do. Like, you can go to a coffee place to get food, but that's kind of boring. Restaurants are fun. I don't know. I just feel like we're always lacking fun things to do in the game. So I'm really happy they've had like Spa Day. Now, the one thing I really wish they did add, and maybe they've added this, but I doubt it because they didn't. If they did, they would have mentioned it in the update or like in the info packet, but I really wish they would have made it possible so that we could own our own spas. Like, I think that would be so much fun, even if it wasn't like functioning like the way a shop would, just like the capacity to own one, and you can like maybe even just like upgrade it with money and stuff and get money from it would have been cool. Honestly, that's like, I think people would complain if that was how it was played out, but if that was if they had to be that lazy just to do that, then I'd still like it. So I just really wish we could own spas in The Sims. But unfortunately, we cannot, and I don't think they've added that feature in with the new refresh. I'm also excited to see if they're going to be refreshing other packs. Someone had the audacity to be like, what if this is a one-off and they're only doing it because it's the anniversary? And if they're only doing it for the anniversary, I will be so sad because there are so many packs that need like updates. Get to Work needs a massive uphaul. I mean, I know it's not a game pack and it's expansion pack, but it just needs a lot of work. I think Dine Out definitely needs work as well. It's like really well thought out. But at least with the bug fixes, maybe not even a refresh, but even just fixing the bugs would be really great for Dine Out. What other packs? What packs do you guys think need updates? Like, if you could have any pack updated, what would you guys pick? Because I'm opening up all the packs right now and just kind of looking at what we have. And to be honest, I don't, off the top of my head, Jungle Adventure is really nice. I don't think Jungle Adventure needs an update unless they're gonna like update the world to add more secret places or something, because that would be pretty cool if they would consider doing something like that. Like, the whole pack is really, really good, but you can only really do it so many times until it gets boring. So if they were to add like new places in Jungle Adventure, that would be really great. I think, let's see. So another person has been suggesting maybe Journey to Batu could get done. I actually don't mind the way Journey to Batu is, so I have nothing to say on it. I'm not gonna lie, I've never played it, but I've seen people play it, and I honestly don't think it's that bad, so I don't know. What would you guys want updated if you were to update Journey to Batu? The other packs we have are Outdoor Retreat, which I think could definitely use like a massive uphaul. I don't know. I've just never found Outdoor Retreat very interesting. I don't like going there. There's not that much to do. Exploring it is boring. I just think they could have done so much with that game pack. So I think if they were to update another pack, I would definitely say update Outdoor Retreat and maybe update the worlds for Jungle Adventure, just because I think those are the most important packs in my opinion. Like, they're the ones I would play the most. I think the vampire pack is really good as is. I'm not really sure off the top of my head what they could add in that. I don't really play with a cult though, so that would not be my specialty. I think Dino is probably something that people would want update as well, although personally I think it's pretty fleshed out as it is. In terms of expansion packs, I think Snowy Escape could use a lot uplift, which I know is like surprising considering it's one of our newer packs, but it just doesn't come with a lot of interesting stuff. Like, it has this beautiful world, and obviously all the lots are made by amazing, talented Sims people, and it comes with beautiful items, and it comes with the lifestyle update and snowboarding and this beautiful mountain and rock climbing, but it just feels kind of lackluster. I don't know. I don't think that that pack is full of the most gameplay as much as it has really good cast items and a really beautiful world. So I really think they could do some updating on that. I also think they could update the lifestyles in that game, because I don't know, I just don't find lifestyles all that cool. Like, they're fun, but they don't alter anything. Like, they don't alter the game. They don't alter anything about the gameplay, or it's just like, what's the point of them? It's just like adding a trait that doesn't do anything to your sim, you know? So I don't know. I've never really liked lifestyles in The Sims. Like, I think it's a cool concept, but it's not implemented correctly. So I would love to see Snowy Escape updated. Get Famous could use a massive uphaul. I love Get Famous, but I also don't think all celebrities are snotty. So it would have been nice if you could like choose, or if there was just some way to like have nicer celebrities and also snotty celebrities that like, I don't want to talk to you. So I wish they could do that. It's also really annoying that there's just some bugs that could be fixed, like the way the paparazzi. I guess that is realistic though, but I don't know. I just think that pack could use some work. I just think the fame thing that they have, the tree, is super cool. I love the jobs, and I love the different like playable items, the music thing, the YouTuber thing. I think that's all really, really cool, but I think celebrities just need a bit of fixing overall. I also would really like if they would ever consider expanding the Get Famous world in some sort of update, because it's just so small. Like, it doesn't make sense that the cheapest part of California, or like Del Sol Valley, has like this massive lot. Like, you know that they would be like tiny crunched in houses, like the way the surrounding area is. That's what California is, or Del Sol Valley should be like, but it's not. You just get these 3 massive lots for no reason. So I would love if they would update Get Famous to some degree. Looking further, we've got Island Living. I don't play with Island Living. Island Living does not come with that much gameplay, and a lot of people have had complaints about it. I use Island Living for the beaches only. Apparently they have like events there, but I've never known that, because I don't think they give any sort of like announcement that there's an event happening or some sort of celebration or festival. So I didn't even know that was a thing in Sulani. The mermaids are super lackluster, so I think if they were to refresh Island Living, they would have to fix the mermaids. I think maybe they could integrate a little bit more of that whole eco vibe a little bit better, because right now it just seems kind of pointless to do. Like, it's fun and it makes the world look beautiful, but it's not actually that noticeable. So if they were to refresh, that would be great. Beaches are cool. Everything else in that pack is like super great. I have like, it just needs more gameplay or something. I don't know what they would add to it. Like, for spa day, it makes sense. They could have added nail polish. Someone was mentioning body hair. That would have actually been really nice if they were to add body hair during spa day. Would have been the best one, because then you could like take your Sims to get waxed and all sorts of like crazy things. So they could get waxed, they could get like laser hair removal or something. I don't know. But they could have added that in Spa Day. I think that would have fit in Spa Day. So I'm not actually sure if The Sims ever will add body hair. But if they had a chance, Spa Day would have been the best chance to do it. So, yeah. Anyways, back to Island Living. I love the tanning in Island Living. I so love the tanning. That's like my favorite part of the pack besides the beaches. So that pack could definitely use a refresh. And then we got Discover University. I actually really like Discover University the way it is. The one thing people complain about is that the classes are rabbit holes. I don't mind that they're rabbit holes, but it would be cool if they had like one class or something, like maybe a lab class that was interactive to appease everyone that doesn't like the rabbit hole classes. So I think that would have been nice. Everything else about it, I don't mind. I'm just trying to think, like, maybe if office hours were interactive as well, that could be cool. But I really like Discovery University as is. So we could definitely add some more fraternities. I think adding more frats or adding more, what are those, clubs would be nice. But all in all, I don't think Discovery University is in dire need of being refreshed. Eco Lifestyle also, I don't think, is in need of dire refresh. What Eco Lifestyle need is a bunch of bug fixes, because the whole world turning into a blue void is extremely annoying, and it happens to me all the time. So, and it's happening more and more to people. I don't know what the game's done to cause that, but apparently it's becoming way more common. But yeah, so I think if it were up to me, oh, and cats and dogs could definitely use an uphaul, or rehaul? What's the word? Update. An update, is because I really like cats and dogs as is, but I do find it very lackluster in comparison to Sims 2 and 3. I kind of wish your pets could like take on acting jobs, and like you used to be able to take your pets to do like advertising and stuff, which I think would be super great. I also wish that there were actually dog shows and dog competitions. I don't think there are, which is unfortunate because we have like the whole training aspect, but nothing to do with said training. So if we had dog shows, that would be cool. If they added grooming, that would be really cool. And then if they added like dog jobs, like taking your dog to be like an advertising model or something, that would be really nice as well. And if they could add horses, that would be ideal, although it is called cats and dogs, not cats, dogs, and horses. So, but yeah. So for me, if they were to do any packs for updating, it would be cats and dogs, maybe not island living, but Get Famous. Let's see. Maybe Parenthood could use an update. If they could add more family gameplay, that would be nice. But all in all, I think Parenthood is actually a really good pack as is. So for me, maybe it'd be like updating Jungle Adventure or Dine Out. I'm not sure. I would just love cats and dogs to update. I just got all excited just even thinking about that. So that clearly tells you I just want cats and dogs updated. But cats and dogs, Get Famous, could probably use some updates, especially if they were to actually fix the world a little bit. Would be much appreciated. Yeah. I also did not talk about Seasons and City Living, but I really don't think City Living needs work. If they could just find a way that we could actually upload apartments, I would greatly appreciate that. But other than that, I don't mind that pack. And Seasons is, great as is. So, but yeah. So let me know what you guys think about the refreshes. What packs would you guys like updated? Do you like this build? I hope you guys do. We're about to get into screenshots, so I hope you guys like this video. As always, if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, hit the subscribe button. And if you really like me, notified every single time I post a video, go ahead and hit that bell button. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time.